Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and in the Maya, a tier 7 Japanese cruiser. I'm on map Sea of Fortune. It's a 3-point domination game, unfortunately tier 9, but there is no carrier and no sub, so at least there is that. Now Maya is a pretty nice ship that I should probably be playing more often. It's like a Targo at tier 7, sort of. You do have your heal, you do have your hydro, you have some pretty nasty torps, although only 8-kilometer range. The main downside, I suppose, is you have a pretty bad reload. You do have a reload booster though for the occasional burst. Now I don't have the best range, which means I'll have to be somewhat aggressively positioned, I guess. So far, I'm getting away with it, so nothing is spotting me, which means the flank seems to be clear, and me saying that, I get spotted by a Duncan. But, you know, the flank is probably still clear of destroyers. So I can move a little bit forward, be undetected again, and get another fire. And I think that's... didn't that Duncan damage con earlier? So, I'll enjoy that nice, lovely fire, my friend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to shoot it some more, because now it's behind an island. Oh well. I mean, we got the cap, it looks like we're also getting B. For some reason our team has ignored C, and we have a Benham that's just somewhere... yeah. It's somewhere. Anyway. Now the question is, how do I want to play this, right? So I'm basically the lead ship here in front of my battleships because I'm a squishy cruiser at a low tier squishy cruiser, so obviously my battleships will expect me to tank for them. Do have a heal though. And I am being detected. So there is that. Now the good news is the only enemy battleship here seems to be said Duncan, and I don't think it can shoot me right now. What I can try is I can try to get to this lovely island over there. And that will, well, that will give me some cover. It will also be somewhat vulnerable to being pushed, but you know, I don't really have the best ranges. So from there I can shoot things, I'll have some cover, and with my torpedoes, you know, like those torpedoes are pretty dangerous if something gets close. And hello enemy torpedoes. Now, whose might those be? Could be Iwami, actually. There are 4 enemy destroyers. We know where the Jarvis and the Gröningen is. We don't know where the other 2s are, right? There is a Kagero and a Haida. Now, the thing is, I have most of the time here on this flank not really been spotted. Once again, I'm not spotted, which means this entire area here is clear. So this is a bit confusing where the enemy destroyers might be, because they haven't gone for the cap, and if they are here on this side, you'd expect them to be on the flank where they are clearly not. Now, Ron has damage con the fire, maybe we can get another one. Like, I still have a hydro going. Right now, I'd be very vulnerable to being torpedoed from the side, because there's limited ways I can maneuver with the island in front of me. But since I'm not spotted here, there is no destroyer. Confusing. Now the Iwami seems to be moving in, which brings us to torpedoes. Now once again I pulled, I think, the damage con off the horn and got the follow-up fire, so I'm getting pretty lucky with my fire RNG here. Okay, so how do we do this? Technically, if the Duncan moves in, it could be a torpedo target. Iwami is most definitely going to be one. Now, there is this little gap here, but the Iwami is already too fast, right? By the time I make it to this gap, the Iwami would have already been beyond it. So if I accelerate now, all I do is I give the enemy an easy way to shoot. Now, if the Iwami keeps pushing, I can torpedo it once it gets past the second island, sort of. And if it keeps turning away, then, well, much I can do then. Okay, I get briefly spotted. But will the Iwami actually make any way to avoid my fish? We're gonna find out. There is a Jarvis that I could possibly be shooting, but right now I'm focusing fully on this Iwami. I'm launching a plane because I lost spotting. There it is again. And You know, my troops are relatively quick. Now, unfortunately, it can potentially shoot me here if it has its guns pointing my way, and it doesn't look like it has. So let's go fish. Please be fast enough. And there we go. Now, I got some torps going towards the Duncan. I'm not sure if the Duncan is going to be pushing in, if it's going to just sit there, turn away, whatever. And, well, now I have time to shoot the Jarvis. It probably thinks it's safe there. It's not. Oh, and I got the Duncan. And I got the Jarvis. Hello, double strike. You know, I wasn't sure if I needed to send both salvos against the Duncan. The answer is no. No, I really didn't. Hello, Kagero. So, there is a Kagero. I don't have Hydro ready. And, oh, there are the fishes. Hydro is ready now. And help me to spot the second salvo. I managed to sneak past this. Can I get through here? And, yes! Yes, I can! Okay, Kagero, it looks like you are out of fish. I mean, I suppose. I'm not sure if it has smoke or reload booster. But Hydro is now running. So any more fish I can see coming. And down goes the Kagero. Well, this has been a rather few profitable minutes. Now, can't do anything about the Brest, but now we're going to face a York. Well, that York is running. I am going to use my reload booster here. I'm gonna get off some fish. The York, well, if it uses its armor piercing here, I'm not very well angled. I'm still very healthy though, and I do have a heal ready, so I'm just gonna risk it to shoot all my guns, especially because of a reload booster going. And it shoots high explosives, so I'm fine. Oh, I got a fire on the York. Actually, this York could be my Kraken. Come on, York, be my Kraken. Armor piercing might be consideration the way it's turning, but yeah, it's so low, I think this will do. And yes, I've got Yamamoto on this currently, so that triggers a heal. Not that, you know, the heal matters really all that much, because I haven't taken much damage. I have my regular heals that I haven't needed yet, because for some reason ships don't seem to be shooting me, which is a very nice experience in your cruiser. Now that Brest is gonna go forward again, I'm afraid. Maybe we can torpedo it if it comes out the other side of the island. Also, if it stays broadside, I might be able to get a good hit with armor piercing. Well, except for I drew all of my tools already. And Brest doesn't have torpedoes, so there we are. Well, there's no need for Hydro. Now, the enemy team is down to 3 ships. I'm confident in saying we are going to win this, but the question is still, can we get some more ships there? Now, it looks like it's reversing. Viper is coming around from the other side. That means that Brest is going to try to flee right in my arms. Now, of course, it is hydroing, so there is an argument to be made for it won't be going into those troops, but it is still fleeing from Viper, so I feel like it's probably too busy to watch out for my fish. Also, armor piercing. I can get a nice hit in here, and ooh, yes, I most certainly can. Reload booster is running, and you know, between the reload booster and my Yamamoto buff, this is working pretty well here.
Well done, Commander.
So Viper got it, and that brings our division kills up to 6 actually. Now if we get one more, we can get the division Kraken, however that's called. So let's see, there are 2 North Curls remaining. And one of them might actually be coming into range soon. I'm not sure if, I mean SJR, maybe he can top the one that's pushing in. Although he has to, well, share with a Benham, I guess. The Benham, he's quite a bit better towboat, I guess. Now, Northcal has appeared, and now we're going for it. At this point in the game, I really don't care about showing broadside, I guess. And it's just about seeing how much more damage we can do before it's over. I got a fire, which is just lovely. And oh, this North Curl is getting pummeled hard. I'm gonna pop my reload booster here. And well, we'll see. Between Viper and myself, maybe one of us can get it. And he got it. So, there is our Divisioned Kraken. And, yeah, this was a pretty fun game, I have to say. There was a lovely engagement around those islands. And the enemies just all seem to be sinking around me. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope you had a laugh along the way. And I'll see you next time.